Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole Austin. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if not, welcome. Here we talk about just everyday life. Mostly it's going out to eat, but it could be just anything. Like today we are speaking about perfumes. Now I did this on our vlog last week, which I actually got more recognition than usual. So I said, why not go ahead and speak about it again this week? So this week we're going to be speaking on my top 5 most favorite perfumes that are under $50, right? So an affordable price tag. If you are starting a perfume collection, if you got into it like I did with TikTok and then, kind of went from there, social media, however it happened, honestly, some of these perfumes can be quite expensive, especially when you start looking at the niche houses like the Baccarats and the House of Sillage and Killian, so on and so forth. Like, you know what I'm talking about if you have been, just perusing the internet. So maybe starting off, you want to do something that is on the more affordable end, but it still smells good. So I figured, like, let's talk about that today. And so this is going to hit on all cylinders. Okay. It's going to be, good projection, good sillage, smells. And again, this is based on my personal preference and also how it reacts with my body chemistry. It's different for everyone, but to be honest, for the ones I'm about to speak about, I very rarely, if ever, hear anything negative about them. But again, it's a good blind buy because it's not anything that is too expensive. And if you are in the mindset of starting a collection, you probably do have, a couple of dollars to spare, but you're not just doing too much, right? Now, I'm not going to hold you. The first perfume that I want to speak on, I did not like at first at all, because I'm really big on more unisex scents. Like, I love ouds. I love like more so warm, spicy gourmands. So I wasn't too much into it because it smelled a little bit too, even though I like gourmand, it smells a little bit too chocolatey, and I do not like chocolate fragrances at all whatsoever. It's just never been something I gravitated towards. But the more I sprayed it, because I'm just like, I have it here, I'm going to use it, is the more I really fell in love with it. And you guys know what I'm talking about. The minute I said chocolate, it is this Choco Musk from Al Harab. Now, this, when I purchased it, and this was like maybe 3 months ago, this perfume was like $8 to $10. Now, when you go online and look, because of how popular it has become, it is now, I think I saw it for, when I was looking up the notes, I think I saw it for 15. Now, of course, that's still affordable. You're still able, the average person can still go ahead and do that. But the popularity of this, and I don't know if inflation has anything to do with it, because inflation is just crazy, but the popularity of this, I'm sure 100% has driven that price tag up. But when I tell you, the chocolate is it's more like a s'more. If I had to describe it, it's very, very, it's sweet, but not very sweet. So it's sweet. The vanilla hits just perfectly mixed in with the chocolate. There's a little bit of marshmallow in here. It's definitely warm. It is, if I had to say what season this probably would be best for, I would say like fall. But honestly, you know me, I'm going to wear perfume whenever I feel like wearing a perfume. But in the notes, because I know notes are important, I'm also going to put it on the screen for you guys. We have amber, we have chocolate, oriental spices, musk, rose, sandalwood, cinnamon, and vanilla. This is just a really, really smooth blend. Smooth is a perfect word for this. Actually, I'm wearing this today mixed in with another perfume that we're going to talk about, but amazing. Amazing. It's affordable. It projects really well. I have gotten a lot of compliments on this perfume. Now, I have not ever worn it out by itself, just to be fair, but I'm pretty sure if I did, I would still get like tons of compliments. It is it's even a little like sexy, even just like a little bit, but it's an amazing perfume, honestly. Of course, the Arabian perfumes also have great longevity, at least they have for me. But I will say with this one, now for me, this works because I don't go out much. I work from home. I do a lot from home. So if I am going out, I'm not out for more than 4 or 5 hours, but I would say I get about maybe 4 hours out of this before I would have to like reapply. So, keep that in mind. If you are someone that's out for longer, you can actually wear this day to day. It is not too much. It is not too excessive. You really can't even overspray this because, some perfumes, especially Arabian perfumes, if you overspray, it's really just done for. But this is a good perfume. This is a good everyday perfume for me. Again, I would say it's more geared towards fall, winter as far as the smell, but you can wear it every day. Like I said, I'm wearing it right now. So yeah, definitely I'll go ahead and this is number one, right? Now the next perfume is my favorite vanilla perfume literally of all time. And guys, I have Killian's Love Don't Be Shy. I have vanilla from K. I have tons of vanilla perfumes because I love vanilla. But this one by far has to be my favorite. It is very affordable and you've probably seen it on social media as well. And it is Vanilla Bourbon from Mix Bar. This is $18.99. Still $18.99, even with this popularity, and you can find it at Target, and you probably can go to mixbar.com and find it as well. When I tell you it's very warm to me. It is very alluring. It is something that I get compliments on. Of all of the perfumes I have here, well, you know what? This is number 2. Of all the perfumes I have here, but I get a lot of compliments on this particular perfume. It is very gravitating, and that's from men and women, from just everyone. It could be just simple as, oh, you smell good, or like, what are you wearing? This, for the price tag, you really can't ask for more. You really can't ask for more. It is a very, and it's also subtle. It's not overpowering. It's not too much, but you're definitely going to command attention in this. So as far as the notes are concerned in this, we have bergamot. And I told you guys this before, but once bergamot is in a fragrance, to me, I'm going to be in love with it. I already know that. And that's also a way that I can blind buy fragrances and kind of feel, okay about it, is by the notes. So like bergamot, vanilla, musk, oud, when those things are in the notes, I know that it's something I'm going to like. Also, I know it's something that's probably going to mix well with my chemistry. But anyway, it's bergamot, jasmine, apple blossom, Madagascar vanilla bean, and sandalwood. And that Madagascar vanilla bean is probably what gives it that extra oomph, right? That is vanilla bean and not just directly vanilla. Because when I tell you, I have not smelled anything quite like this, especially for the price tag. Now, as far as the projection, again, I get compliments on it, so I can't say how far out it goes. I smell it on me. It's $18.99, guys. 2-3 hours. It doesn't last very long. This is absolutely something that you're going to have to bring with you to respray. But when it's fresh, within those first 3 hours, people in maybe a 4 to 6 feet radius can smell me. I think it has a great trail, great sillage. But yeah, it's not going to last forever. It's not something that's going to last a long time. So here for a good time, but not a long time. Now, this next fragrance was definitely a blind buy, super blind. I was actually in TJ Maxx when I saw it. I was going to the clearance aisle to see what they had, and the perfumes happened to be in that same area. So I picked it up, and it was definitely love at first sniff. And that's the Lait de Coco. And I think it's Lait. Y'all, I took 4 semesters of French in college. Okay. And I clearly did enough just to pass. But I believe it is Lait de Coco. I believe that is the pronunciation. But just take a look here, see what it says. Now, this is a more intimate, to me, type of perfume. When I say intimate, it's something that you have to be closer in range to smell. I'm actually wearing this right now with the Cocoa Musk, right? So I have it on together. And that's why I wear it together, because the projection is not that great by itself. So that's why I like to wear it with that one. They combine so well, so well. This smells like it's another kind of s'more type of smell. It is beautiful. It's fragrant. It smells like food. It smells like a cafe. Walking into a cafe and they just finished baking like cookies. They're mixing together vanilla and almond extract and stuff. This is kind of definitely what this smells like to me, as well as like taking a fresh shower and just coming out of the bath. Like, I absolutely love this. Now, I paid, I think, $20 for this at TJ Maxx, and I did see it on Amazon for $20 a few months ago. However, when I just pulled up to check the notes, this is now $34. on Amazon, and there may be other places that you can purchase it. So definitely, maybe even like Mercari, for example, someone is reselling it, but still, under $50. Now, as far as the notes are concerned in here, we have juicy mandarin, honey blossom, I believe praline, sandalwood, and that's it. Yeah, that's it based on the notes that we have here. This is absolutely a summertime, fresh, light type of fragrance. Very much white linen outfit type of fragrance. Okay, very much I want to be seen, but not too much. Not too much. I love this, and I think that's why it also mixes well with the cocoa musk, because it's the contrast is so, this is warm, this is fresh, but like combined it's everything, right? Again, highly recommend. It's not going to be here for a long time, but it's going to be here for a good time. And it's very, very soft, very feminine, very much summertime fragrance. Love it. And of all the perfumes we are talking about today, this next one is not likely, as far as I can think of right now recording this video, my favorite perfume under $50. Okay, when I tell you it hits every cylinder, it has longevity, it has great sillage, it has projection, it smells amazing, like it is a fan favorite, honey, and that is Miss Casablanca. Okay, when I tell you that I don't even have to look up the notes and to tell you what's in here. It's grape, it's apple, it's a little bit of caramel, it's vanilla, and I'm still going to look at the notes and tell you exactly what's in it, but it is a very edible, very gourmand fragrance. It is, I think I purchased this for $40, but I think I saw it on Amazon for $46 or $47. So, and again, that's probably due to the popularity of it. But this is one that to me, there's some blind buys that I've done that's just like, okay, now TikTok. Okay, now YouTube, y'all playing with me. But this one, absolutely not. They hit the nail on the head with this. When I tell you, this is the one that I get the most compliments with. Absolutely. I remember my cousin, we had like a little function, and my cousin stopped me and she was just like, Nicole, what are you wearing? It smells like my house. And my cousin's house smells amazing. Like everything about her smells great. Like she's extremely clean. Everything smells great. But this one I actually have about 4 bottles of, just in case. I know perfumes expire, so maybe it's not a good idea. I also have 4 other bottles of the cocoa musk, just in case, but you can't go wrong with this. You can't go wrong with this. I actually wish they sold this in a candle or like a plug-in or something, because I would absolutely purchase it. You're going to smell like everything. This gives everything, but let's go over the notes, the exact notes in here. So definitely it's a woody, fruity fragrance, right? So we have apple, grapes in the top. In the heart, we have patchouli and orris. Now, I will say the patchouli is probably what gives it or helps to give it, because if you ever smell patchouli on its own, it is a very distinct, it's a very strong scent, right? So that patchouli is probably what helps give it that longevity. Then we have in the base notes, we have amber, musk, and vanilla. Okay, in the base notes. And that musk, that softness, because to me, this leans towards unisex, in my opinion. I feel like even men can wear it and pull it off. You got to be a certain type of guy, though. You got to be a certain type of man. You got to have a certain kind of pizzazz. But I definitely feel that men can pull this off. But it is amazing. Guys, when I tell you Miss Casablanca did not come here to play, came here to hit every single cylinder, you cannot go wrong with her. And for under $50, you really can't beat it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I saved this one for last because I'm not going to lie to you, this is definitely a hit or miss scent. I have heard good reviews. I have heard negative reviews. This review is going to be good. It's going to be spectacular. I absolutely love it. But then again, I did say that I love Oud, right? And that is Miss, you can say even Mr., because this is very unisex. Shagaf Oud from Swiss Arabian. Baby, There's not going to be a room that you walk into, whether the room is the size of a palace or the room is the size of a closet. There is not going to be a room that you walk into and they will not smell you when you walk into a room. This perfume, or this fragrance perfume, you don't need, and I'm an oversprayer. I would say for me, and to be honest, a lot of fragrances don't last on my skin. I don't know what it is about my body chemistry, but perfumes are better for me in the winter and the fall because, typically you have clothes on, so they stick to my clothes. But as far as my skin, I don't know what it is. But this Shagaf Oud, if you have skin that's similar to where the perfume doesn't stick, baby, this is going to stick. This is going to stick and stay. I'm going to tell you that right now. This and the Casablanca, I have to wash my clothes twice to get these perfumes out. Like that is the longevity. That is the stay power of this. This, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the saffron in the top note that gives it this spice, because this is definitely also a fall winter type of fragrance. But I don't know if it's the saffron in the top. It also has praline in here. The oud could be, because oud is also a pronounced, is a strong, scent. But oh my God, y'all, you cannot go wrong with this. I almost want to put this on now. I almost want to, if I wasn't already, but I'm going out too, so I don't want to do too much. I don't want to have on too many different fragrances. But baby, this one you can't miss. Now, if we're going to take a look at the notes in this particular perfume, so we have, we already discussed the saffron. Saffron is going to be in the top. We have the oud and rose in the middle, and you can definitely smell that rose is very light, but definitely noticeable. And then in the base, you have agar wood, which is more oud, praline, and vanilla. This is, like I said, it's a unisex scent. And this can go either way. This, I can see men and women wearing this and easily pulling it off. Really, this is probably it's very diverse. Very diverse. It is, when I purchased it, I think it was $40. I think I saw it for $47 now. But definitely try different websites, again, Mercari or any kind of reselling, or fragrances is pretty affordable as well. And I'll put all that information in the description as well. And I'll put the timestamp in the description as well. I probably should have said that sooner. But y'all, you can't, let me not say this. You can go wrong, because if you're not into, this is very Arabian. Some of these scents to me don't hit on that Arabian vibe too heavy, per se. But this is very Arabian, very rich, very luxurious, especially for the price. Like when you are wearing this, you're going to smell like money. I don't care. You're going to smell like $1 million. Trust and believe. It is spicy. Yeah, I can say a lot about this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just end it here with Miss Shagaf Oud. But love it. Absolutely love it. Now, the last one is an honorable mention, okay? I didn't put it on the list for one reason, because they no longer make this version. I have seen it remade, because they discontinued it for some years and then they brought it back. But it's not the same, not nearly the same. And that is A Beautiful Day from Bath & Body Works. So y'all see how much I have left in here? Do you see? That's because I've been holding on to it for dear life. I want to say I bought this in 2013 is when I actually bought this bottle of perfume. So we're looking at 9.5 years since I've had this perfume, and literally have stored it in a cool place. I put it in the back of the shelf, like where all my other perfumes blocking it, because I want to preserve it, because I know they're not going to make this again. But baby, when I tell you, this and that Shagaf Oud are neck and neck for projection, for longevity, for sillage. The first time I wore this, I will never forget, because I've never had a reaction from perfume like that ever again in life. I worked at the Atlanta airport, right? In the car rentals place. And so I'm coming into work, and when we coming through the garage. And so I'm just walking in like regular day to day, and this guy is picking up his car. He had to be out, I am not exaggerating, 10 to 12 feet away from me. Had to be. He walked over to me, and I'm from New York, so, and I hadn't been down here for so long, and I just came back from Howard, like, because I graduated from Howard in DC. So basically, I've been above the Mason-Dixon line for most of my life, and definitely at that juncture in my life. So you walking up on me, what's good, what's going on, was naturally my mindset. But he's just like, listen, whatever you are wearing smells so good. I want to get it for my wife, okay? that this is real. You do not have to do a lot of spraying with this. You do not have to do too much with this. You're going to be seen. And I have never heard a bad thing about this perfume when I have worn it. Never, not one time. When I tell you, I am so sad that they Bath and Body Works brought it back, but they didn't bring it back the same. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this for dear life. Literally, I may use this like once or twice a year. Like, I really have to be in one of those moods to just pop out and just, you know, be the center of attention. That is when I will bring this out. Other than that, this stays right in a secluded place in the dark, but I absolutely love it. But again, honorable mention because you can't get this version anymore. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I so much appreciate it. Again, if you enjoyed this content, go ahead and leave that in the comments. Tell me your opinions. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, your preferences, so on and so forth, so that we can get this going. If you like this perfume content, definitely let me know. I will continue to do them. Next week, I will be definitely doing a vlog on a restaurant. And I might still do perfumes too. I can still do both. Nothing can stop me from doing that. But again, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's grow this channel. And until next time, stay safe and be blessed.